What's up? Wait! What's up, YouTube?
Okay, shut up. Nobody likes you.
Are we gonna put that in?
Yes. That's literally our intro.
Okay, today, you're not gonna cut it at all. You're just gonna keep going.
They told me to cut it, so I cut it. Today, like, I literally did a side part. Does it look good or does it look bad? Just say it looks bad. Just say you hate me. It looks bad. Nobody
I'm
likes
playing. Today, we're gonna be reading embarrassing stories on Reddit. I don't even know if I have a Reddit account.
A woman walking into our brass circle to talk to the BCH. Excuse me, Mr. Crazy Man, there are a lot of people who work in this neighborhood and would love some sleep. Can you please turn it down? It was just that she came right as we took a water break, and when we all turned around to reset the circle, she was standing in the middle of it.
That's not even that bad.
That didn't make any sense.
Which one should I search? Okay, so what should we pick? Most embarrassing situation you've been in, and sing stories that keeps. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life?
This one.
No,
We're not even. Okay, I'll read it.
you already read one. Okay, I'm gonna pick a long one. Okay, let me take you back to the summer of 1978, Saturday Night Fever. And the Bees Gees were the thing. Disco was huge. I was 13. A girl had a crush and invited me to a disco. This would be my first experience of the adolescent social world. And of course, a chance to impress my crush. I may even ask her out. That's not a good idea. But the internal question, what to wear? I didn't have a wardrobe, just school clothes and plain clothes. Well, it was a disco. I knew what disco was thanks to John Travolta. I had a pair of white jeans. Why? I don't know. Because no kid in my northern English working class town wore white jeans. Mom found me an old shirt of my brother's from the early 70s. Red satin with Venus labels, but hey, it's disco, right? Okay, so off I strutted, fully expecting the local youth club to have a fully illuminated dance floor. Freshman wall and huge glitter ball. I paid my 10p entrance and how do you feel about that?
That was really long and I didn't pay any attention. So just pick a shorter one.
That was one. Should I find
Now I'm reading because she picked.
I'll make that one. That's too long.
When I was 18, I was in a party flirting. Then they said something funny and I smirked, releasing a bit of air out my nose. Their face changed completely, so I felt that something was awkward but didn't know what. I went to the toilet and looked in the mirror and saw a thin streak of snot hanging from my nose down to my mouth. But it was so thin that I didn't notice it and kept on speaking to the girls.
How do you feel about that story?
That's embarrassing.
What would you do?
I would cry.
If I was in that situation, I would run away. Yeah. And I would be like, oops, did I run away? Let's find like a very scary one. I don't like these ones.
I'm so tall, can't get over me. Why'd everyone go quiet when I was singing?
This is short, but it's not even a story. I thought telling my girlfriend that kind of big bag would be a compliment.
Get out. So, the last time I slept with my longtime high school girlfriend, I totally two-pump chumped in. She laughed in my face and left. I kept saying that I can keep going into it. He probably had a tiny one.
With my boyfriend, and I pooped on the bed.
Okay, I once got together with this guy I met online. We had been having some really good back and forth, so I was really looking forward to meeting them. We met up and this guy couldn't hold a proper conversation. I thought maybe it was just nerves. I subtly brought it up. Nope, turns out I had been talking to his sister the entire time because he didn't know how to talk to women. I ghosted him pretty fast after that. I should have asked his sister for a date.
Haunted house.
Shut up.
So she doesn't know this yet, but and I'm gonna pretend. What should I prank her? This is gonna be a lame prank, but I'm just gonna prank her, and I'm gonna be screaming in her ear, and then I'm gonna jump on her. You guys have better prank ideas? Comment down below. Let's get on to the next story. What? Why are you looking like that? Stop! Why are you looking like that? Okay, I'm finding the story. This is from this girl called Devil Inside, or boy. Date started choking during dinner. I was trying to get up and help, and the server jumped into action, ripped him out of the booth, and started doing Heimlich on him. And she was yelling like, "Can you breathe? Sir, can you talk?" yelling. And he started running to the bathroom and threw up all the way there. And I was just sitting in shock. You're really loud. It wasn't his fault, but he told me this happened to him all the time. Let's hope that you get prepared every second. And
That was a really dry
that,
reaction.
no, let's hope
I
that.
bet his throw up was like with little food pieces inside of it. I wonder how it looked.
Ew, people are gonna think you're weird. I hope that every time you date, you have to bring a barf. Why are we saying like this now? You're taking up the whole room.
Fine.
You're still taking up the whole room.
I
Scoot
need
to
to
the
fart.
side. Scoot up to the side.
need to
So it's
fart.
fair.
Okay.
My phone's probably gonna die soon.
This is our last two, okay?
It's gonna be so short.
Yeah, that's the point. So people don't get bored. Because the last one was 20 minutes. Not a first date per se, but I was having a drink in a low mood and just wanted to read a book alone. A girl starts conversation with me and it's all quite pleasant, a little flirty, and we were getting along well. Basically insinuated for me to come to hers.
What?
I enjoyed her company. It was my mother's funeral the next day. I didn't want to bring the mood down, so we just parted ways. Shame, really, but such is life. Aww.
I don't know what you just said.
That was really sad. Yeah, because you were singing. No one wants to hear that.
So I had been chasing this hot nurse for weeks before she finally agreed to come over for drinks. I turned to Tennessee Sour Mash for the charm and flavor. She wasn't shy about her drinks, but she was also sneaking shots into my whiskey plus soda. Tried and drink me under the table. This, however, backfired because I kept my pace, and before long she stumbled over to my bushes to throw up. I tried to comfort her by holding her hair and rubbing her back. I couldn't tell that she was embarrassed, but I still enjoyed the night. Insisted that she sleep it off in my bed, taking my laptop to hunker down. In the living room, on the couch, proud of myself for making able to hold my liquor and make the responsible decision that I avoided a drunk driving incident, which I found out on a later date was her M.O.
What's an MO?
That's her though.
That was great.